Akila Trinae, Cameron David, DJ Reed, Miss Ro, Don Trail Detroit, Key 77. This is U-Nation Radio.
Monday night, love session. Check us out. Generation. Slow jams. Conversation. Late night. Stimulation. Call in. Love session. Love session.
Monday night.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Monday night.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone's. Today is MLK Day, and I'm your girl, Akila Trinae, and you are tuned in to U-Nation Radio's Monday Night Love Sessions on RMCOnAir.com. So glad to have you here with us. We have a good one today. Today we are talking about supporting a man in a position of power. Cameron, be quiet. Yes, that's what we're talking about. And so I'm just going to go ahead with no further ado and kick it to my left to Mr. Cameron David.
Hola.
Hola, Cameron.
I don't know what I just did. Good evening, everybody. Man. Okay, there we go. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Shout out to everybody in the building. We got some visitors in here.
Yes.
Very excited to see them. Thank you. Shout out to the co-host over there. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
You have like
Akila.
a strand. I'm sorry. No, turn.
It's me.
You see that?
I don't know who here that is.
Can you see it, people? I left it on the camera.
Hate it, right? Did you see what she did? She left a strand of hair on the camera like this. It was on him. Anyway,
Well,
shout
it came
out
from somewhere.
It wasn't me. Shout out. You see how long my shit
I'm
is
saying
curly.
you was rubbing against something
So why it
and
gotta
got
be
a
something?
strand.
Anyway,
Right.
shout out to the sponsors. We got Pitbull Energy Drink. It is good. Shout out to Artistic Web Spider. We miss you. Happy New Year. Why you?
We miss
Well,
you, Daddy.
she don't, cause she just seen you. But
Yeah.
come back. Oh yeah, shout out to Blackline Entertainment as well. Shut up. So yeah, those are our sponsors for today. And also, if any of you out there would like to become a sponsor for U-Nation Radio's Monday Night Love Sessions, please holler at me or Akila or Key 77 or DJ Reed or Babo or the almighty black one himself, Shawnee Black. I'm sure you guys all have contact information on one of us. Please hit us up, or you can go to our email and social media.
And DJ Reed will give you that.
And I'll kick that over as a great little segue. Shout out to. Actually, I'm gonna throw it to Key over there first. We can go in order.
All right, well, throw it to me first. Hello, good evening. It is I, Key 77, saying hello to everyone.
Saying hello.
Everyone says everyone.
Number.
Oh, so
Jesus
if
Christ.
you want to join the conversation supporting young men in position,
Or old men.
well, supporting men, period, in position of power. You want to support this conversation or join in any type of way, you can hit us up on 323-965.
1600. Why are you looking at me like you supposed to know the number?
1600. I know
Say
the
that
number.
again.
965-1600.
Got you.
323.
323-965.
Call us.
1600.
Call us. I'm going to pass it on over to DJ Reed.
Good evening, everybody. It's your boy DJ Reed here for another night of Monday Night Love Sessions.
I really really be waiting for the yo. I'm waiting for the horns and the yo.
Okay.
He said, okay, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. little
That's what
sister.
you was missing, huh?
So yes, also join in the conversation using our social media: Facebook, UNation Radio, Twitter @UNation_radio, Instagram UNation Radio, YouTube UNation Radio TV. I know we're having problems with our last 2 shows, but we'll get them up there for you guys. So you
Man,
guys can see them.
them was some good shows too.
Yes.
And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And we got a GoFund account going just for you guys if you want to donate to UNation Radio, help us keep this vision, this dream alive. And we want to give a quick shout out to Nick, who gave us a donation on last week. Thank you. We appreciate
Thank you, bro.
UNation Radio, Midnight Love Stations, love you for that. So to get more information, go to our Facebook page and look under the description of our page, and the link to our GoFund account will be there. So please, if you like what we're doing,
Is there a name of it? Is there a specific name on it?
UNation Radio.
UNation Radio, support.
Or you can go to
Radio.
GoFundMe and search UNation
yes.
Radio.
Okay, great.
Search for us on GoFundMe.
Go
Works the
for
same
me.
way.
Dope.
Detroit is
Late
on
as
his
usual.
way.
He will be here.
Tardy for the
Hopefully.
party.
Tardy for the party.
Hey, who sang that
Tardy
song?
for the party. Candy wrote it,
Jesus
but the white
Christ.
chick
Who's
sang
the-
it. I don't
sang
know
it?
Her name is Kim
Is that
Zolciak.
SANGED?
Or Zolciak.
First it was you and your wrote, and now it's her and her sang it.
First of all,
Between y'all
nobody knew that I said that.
But now they do.
Because you put me on blast.
Now they know.
I said it twice.
Now they know.
But I
So
can
we
do
got
that
you
because
now.
I'm an English teacher.
Yeah, but English, that is an
Okay.
oxymoron. For you to say that, for you to
Okay.
telling yourself like that.
Yeah, I know.
Wrote
but I
it.
knew the right way to say
Wrote it and sang it.
It's like that.
Gotcha. Wrote it. I think you said wrote it. You said wrote it.
Don't
That's
talk
what you
about
did.
our language.
it. No. It's not our language. I'm not taking claim to that.
Not at all.
Not at
so
all.
anyway,
Go ahead.
jumping off of that, I just wanted to bring a very important tidbit of information to everybody out there. And it reads, according to the Labor Department the U.S. economy adds 252,000 jobs in the month of December. The unemployment rate falls from 5.8% in November to 5.6% in December. Overall, 2014 is the best year for job growth since 1999. I thought that, Chris, can I get some?
That's a
You
hand
made my
clap
sound
right
go.
there.
You can't be banging on
Where's
the
the
table.
clap? Clap.
You got to clap it up.
He didn't know what
We
that
need
meant.
He wasn't even listening, and that's why.
That means that
That's
a lot
why
of
you
people
here.
were able to get jobs in
Like, why you here right
2014.
now? 2014 got you this job, Chris.
Yep.
What sound is that?
Or is that
His
rice?
face.
What is that? But no, I thought that was very important. I mean, we're just coming off a recession, and especially for people our age, like we never really seen nothing like that. I'm sure it hit a lot of people hard in the pockets, but now it's showing that, you know, the rainbow is coming out to shine, and
I heard that.
and there is a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. So get up, get yourself out, get a job, because there's about 252,000 jobs out there for you to go ahead and get. But yeah, are we gonna jump right into the topic, or actually, how was everybody's weekend? I mean, I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a week, which I haven't.
Well, because you seen us on.
I saw you on Saturday at the where was we at?
We was at the vision board party.
Cracking.
Man.
The
Yes,
turn
we
up
had a
was
vision
real.
board party.
It
Yes, we did have a vision board.
And I'm
party.
almost done with my vision board.
Me
I'm
too.
halfway
I
done with
posted it on
mine too.
Instagram, some of the pictures. So if you go to Instagram, Akila Trinae, you can see it.
Yeah, you should have tagged it to U-Nation.
I did,
We should
didn't
have
I?
like a big I don't know.
I don't think
Oh, I
we
don't
should
know.
have like
No,
a big.
you didn't.
We should cook up a big U-Nation vision board party. I think that.
Oh,
would be hot.
We
that's
should.
what I want. I suggested that, but
Yeah,
no,
that-
everybody from U Nation didn't show up to the party.
Yeah, it's why are you putting people?
Right? Blast DJ Reed. Why weren't you there?
I had prior engagements. It was a family member's birthday party, so
Cracking.
had
Had
to
to turn
attend that. Yes.
Yeah, I went to a birthday
Well-
party too. Shout out to one our previous guest, Juicy, Juliet out there.
I don't want to talk about that because she didn't invite me.
How was it? Was
Salty.
it nice?
Salty
Juju,
over here.
you didn't invite me, and I know
She's
you
salty.
since you was about
Yay high.
18 years old.
My name.
How was it though, Cam?
It
How
was
the party?
it was pretty cool. It was a all black theme. It was at Beso in Hollywood, the little restaurant.
And I was there when you turned 21 on the
Oh
boat.
Jesus Christ! But nah, it was
Or
a
was that
it was a
25?
family affair. It was friends affair. It was everything. It was everybody was there.
I wasn't.
I party with my African and Nigerian friends. I love
But I
them
still
all.
love you,
That's
Juju.
cool. I bet you.
I
Huh?
do.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah,
I wish we
blessings.
would have went.
Oh no, it was cool though. I had fun. Also, shout out to two of my friends from high school. They have birthday parties this weekend as well. Cece, or Gigi and Pinky. Sorry.
You and Pinky.
Yeah, those are my.
Pinky
You
over
see
there.
Gigi Pinky?
Yeah, we got
Juicy,
nicknames over
Gigi,
here.
Right.
Pinky.
I mean, but they're loved ones, so you know,
I
I
can dig
support
it.
them. But anyway, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we up for a break right
We
now.
up for a break. So we gonna kick it
okay.
to DJ
She fell like
Reed,
herself.
and we gonna go for the break.
Oh, we're back. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on.
She can't see nothing.
I can, but you know, it just it's like don't worry about it.
You got cataracts?
No, these
Don't worry about it.
cataracts.
Don't worry about it.
It's
What
for
happened?
reading. You know, when you stare at a computer for a
He
long
said you
time, it
got
helps your eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Helps you focus.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So,
Wait,
Cameron,
you can play that in what?
In the background,
it's on you, my brother.
I've been.
Okay, let me get to work, Charlie. Massa? Anyway, I wanted to talk about. First, I wanted to talk about this this wonderful movie that just dropped named Selma. Since we, just got to finish listening to what I think should be one of the top songs of 2015, "Glory" by Common and John Legend. Yeah, it was a great movie. Has any of y'all seen it?
I saw it.
Oh,
Yes.
I have
did you-
not seen it yet.
Okay, sorry for you.
I will. It is in the plan to see with my students
Got you.
the first week of February.
Okay.
Because my principal was like, let's take, a group of kids to go see Selma for Black
That'd
History
be very
Month.
inspirational
So,
and
you know.
motivating for them. Definitely.
Naturally, I guess it fell on my lap to take care of that.
I mean, because you the man.
I'm the woman.
I mean, the woman. You know.
I'm
what
the
I mean.
black woman.
Strong black woman.
On campus.
What do you think of the movie?
I think that the movie is very necessary in the time right now of what's going on. So to let people know that we can stand for our rights if we stick together.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed the movie, and I went alone, and it was like, oh my God, I wish somebody was here so I could tell them like, did you
So
see
you're one of
that?
the ones that be talking in the movie loud.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me.
That's y'all. Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
I talk to the screen. I talk to the people.
No, she didn't.
Man, I was like,
I ask questions
run,
that
lady,
people
run.
obviously don't know the answer to yet. Because we're all still watching the
Was
same
y'all
movie.
mad when they knocked Oprah down to the ground?
Yes, I was like, no, he didn't.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that part.
But she
Because you didn't see it.
Oprah was trying to get him off him.
Man, Oprah
was
be
no
playing
joke
them
in that.
roles. Oprah don't take no
Man,
mess. She'll
she-
take a hitting from a white man in a minute.
Real quick. All the,
Keep on getting up. That's what.
all the
But
movies.
I mean, that's why she got that money though. She take a lick and keep
Let-
on ticking. But no, to me that movie was very, very inspirational. Like you said, given what's going on right now, it does show us that we do have a voice. The strategic planning of how they learned. The judicial system and how to work
Yes.
around it and really put themselves on the stage, as he called it, to really say, okay, look, this is what's going on. This is what we're here to do about it, and we won't move. You know what I'm saying? And
You know what is great about the movie. I didn't see the movie, but I had an opportunity back in 2005. I think it was 2005 to take a trip that was paid for by my school, Cal State LA at the time, to go down to Selma, and it was the anniversary of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, and so they had invited, you know, all of the like prominent African Americans during that time, like Jesse Jackson, he was there. Harry Belafonte was there, Maxine Waters, and just a lot of other people as well. But we actually took a short walk across the Pettus Bridge and stood there, and then they kind of showed us, like, you know, this is where the people were getting hosed over here, and, you know, this is the point where, you know, some people were attacked by the dogs and all this other stuff. So it was a great opportunity to just be down there and experience that, you know, firsthand. And they had a lot of other stuff down there as well. Like when you go down to the South, like they have all those museums and monuments and all that stuff, like, which is really important. It's good to see the movie, but it's also good for us as young people and those who are younger to go and actually see it, because it gives you just a different experience. Like, it makes it a little more real.
The perspective.
Your perspective changes. And then the fact that it wasn't really that long ago. Like, you know, people are still alive today
that we're dealing with.
You know, that we're dealing with that. And I know Martin Luther King's birthday was on the 15th. We observe it today, the 19th. And it became a federal holiday on November 2nd, 1983, I believe it was. Which
history
that was kind of crazy to me, because I was like, really, it's only been since 83? And Ronald Reagan is the one who signed the bill basically for that to happen. But I also learned another fact that Inglewood, California, was one of the first cities to actually observe it as a holiday, and some of the other cities came in 1985.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, that's crazy. You know, just a little bit of.
Was you listening
King
to KZLH
history.
when that dude was talking about it on the radio?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they was talking about how, like,
No,
when
I read
the King,
a post that Kevin Nash posted.
Oh yeah.
On,
well, there was
Instagram.
a dude. I don't know if it was the mayor of Inglewood or somebody that was like prominent in.
James Butts.
Maybe I was listening to KJLH maybe a few nights ago, but they were talking about like how when it started, where the route of the King Day Parade and how it changed, and you know how it had been going on pretty much before they even made Martin Luther King Day. They already had a parade cracking in Inglewood.
Short one.
So yeah, I mean, this just goes to show you that you know, people been observing and putting in work and, you know, paying homage way before that. But I wanted to just talk about go quickly segue into giving some brief information on some of the cast. Well, basically the main character, of Selma. The main character, Martin Luther King, played by David Yee.
What's his name?
Hey, don't get on me, man.
You was talking about me saying
But you
words.
can't say an American word. This is a Nigerian name. It's hard to pronounce
am
it.
I American?
Yeah, and you were messing up American words. So it should be, you get double whammy. Move.
What is it?
It's David Yoluo.
Yoluo?
Yeah, I think I said it right. Anybody who want to call in and correct me, you can. 323-965-1600. But he's a British stage actor who wowed audiences on the big screen with his portrayal of Martin Luther King. He actually started off in like stage plays and back in his old country in British television. And where was it?
He did an awesome job, though.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, because when I even saw the previews, I didn't even realize it was him. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's dude from Red Tails and Planet of the Apes and The Butler. And, you know, and I was like, wow, okay.
He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, him and Carmen Ijolu, who played Coretta Scott King. She was dope.
She was dope.
She was dope.
I like
and
her whole little attitude.
Yeah, she was kind of like a Michelle. She would kind of remind me
Like a
of
Michelle Obama.
Yes,
You
I'm
act like
talking
you
about
know
Michelle.
them. You act like you know them firsthand.
Yeah, I do know them firsthand. My president is black, and we connected. What you talking about? Anyway, but that's pretty much what brought me to wanting to talk about supporting the men in power. There was a certain scene in the movie where he had got arrested, and she basically came to see him in jail, and they kind of got into an argument just
because of what was told to her. And
exactly.
so,
But it was actually also I had two perspectives. One, because of what she had heard, you know, and two, he was mad
because she was talking to.
Because he was talking to. So it was kind of like
I was like, he was like, you know, he downgraded, and he was very angry.
He took a male's perspective at that.
I was like,
he came down a notch, but basically they got into an argument over him going or her conversing with Malcolm X about some strategic planning, and he, they didn't really see eye to eye, and
he wasn't feeling
he was
that.
like, you kind of sleeping with the enemy,
Right?
Yes.
And so anyway, but at the end of the day, they came together. They showed hands where there was a clip where they were like holding hands at the end of the scene, and it struck me as she had to be a strong woman to really put up and endure all of what was going on at that time, given the fact that he was in that position of power, going to have private meetings with the president and all of that, and then also leading a civil rights movement, and so it was just like, what are these women? What characteristics, should one of these women have? Like, especially to be able to support a man like that. So I started to do some.
Very strong.
Well, while you're looking up your research,
I will have to unlock my iPad.
While you're unlocking your iPad, I want to say something. Nope. So I was watching an old clip on YouTube of when Michelle Obama was speaking at the Democratic Convention. I forget what year it was. I forget the year. But she was basically talking about how she was concerned before our president became president about him becoming president because of her daughters. And she didn't know what that experience would be like for them because they were so young, and having to move into the White House and having their lives to basically be exposed, because they're on display 24/7. If the kids do anything, if Michelle Obama does anything, if Barack does anything, everyone in the world will know. So she was concerned about that, but she just knew that her husband was basically determined, and she knew that he had a lot of integrity. So because of that, she was able to support him and his dream and what he wanted to do. And she said from the day she met him to the day he became senator to the day he became president, he was always the same man. And that's why she loved him for who he was. And it was a lot of love behind it too. Because you got to love that person in power to be able to support them. Because I'm sure there are days when they say craziness, they do craziness, you get ignored, you're not top priority, and you have to just be able to love them through that. It's kind of crazy though.
I mean, and that was kind of what was portrayed in that scene. All of what you were just saying, like he kind of popped off at her, kind of said something kind of foul. She snapped back and kind of put him in his place, and he had to quickly was on the, I'm sorry, right. Corey.
That's how he sounded. How did he sound?
I'm sorry, Corey. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that, Corey. But yeah, I mean that type of dynamic is basically what brought me to the topic today, is women being in supportive roles of men in power, and what types of characteristics they should
why
have.
Behind every great man there's a great woman.
A woman, yes. So I'll start with this. All too often, our ambition. Oh, okay. So never mind. We're gonna go to a break since
Who did that?
Everybody else. I didn't see it. My bad.
No, you didn't.
So yeah, we're gonna go to a break. I don't know what song we're gonna play, and I don't have no poem to. Okay, we're gonna
You
go.
gotta
into
do
Angie
your
Stone.
yee. What's your yee?
My yee goes yeet like that, like they do. Peace.
Is my king. Is my
I didn't
Yeah,
see your
on
post
Instagram. On Instagram. Hey everybody.
Hey
Akita
everybody.
Shanae.
Hey everybody.
U Nation Radio. Monday Night Love Sessions.
Call in
On
323-965-1600.
I posted an ad for the show, and I posted pictures of like Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther
Bill
King
Cosby.
and Bill Cosby and Bill Clinton and JFK and LeBron James. I was trying to post pictures of
Men in
Jay-Z. Who?
Men in Power.
Will
Men,
Smith?
Men in Power, yes.
Men in Power position.
Did you say Will
There
Smith?
was a picture that's floating
I
around.
didn't. I was thinking about Will Smith, but Will Smith to me
there's
is
a
like
picture.
an alien.
There's a picture floating around that I saw on Instagram with it's like Lee Daniels. It's like it's like an actor's a black act like creme de la creme upper echelon picture. It was Lee Daniels. It had Denzel. It had Will Smith. It had Chris Rock. Kevin Hart, I think, was there. Maybe Wesley Snipes. It had
Tyler
like
Perry?
Steve Harvey.
maybe Tyler. Nah.
Oh, I
it
could have
was like
posted Steve Harvey.
it was like a bunch of like known dudes right now, but yeah. Anyway,
Harvey ain't
we was
known?
talking about it because the article that I had is really talking about a bunch of Caucasian people, but I think it's still
relevant.
It's still relevant, and I'll get into it. But I wanted to start with this little quote or whichever. All too often, our ambition consumes us and leads us to hasty decisions. An intelligent spouse can help refine and focus that drive. So finding that one that's mentally prepared to support you is often good as well. So anyway. Today's topic, supporting a man in power. What characteristics a woman should have in supporting a man in power? Number one, she provides self-confidence.
Yes.
And it reads, by praising what you do and not demeaning your ideas or visions, a great woman can stroke your ego and give you the confidence you need to succeed. I think that's very important, especially for men in power, because oftentimes they may feel, they may not feel adequate enough to carry on the load, and having that helpmate there, giving them that courage or encouragement and inspiration, and being confident in her role, knowing who she is and where she stands, is definitely a good thing. Can you guys add some insight to
that's
that?
absolutely important to support the dream, the vision, of whoever you're with, because the thing about it is, with this scenario, one person is in the limelight, and one person is in power, and it's almost like you have to take a back seat to maybe whatever you're trying to do at the time to just go and support the other person. Now, granted, we've seen power couples like I said, I posted Jay-Z and Beyonce, but I would like to say that they were at different points in their careers at different times, because it seems like now it's Beyonce's time, so Jay-Z, is in support of her.
And he talks about that in one of his songs.
Right, and when he had his time, I'm sure a portion of the time they were dating, and I'm sure she was supportive of that. But I think in this scenario that one person would have to take a back seat to the other person's dream or vision. Not to say that, you're never going to achieve your goals and your visions, but like you need to be supportive and be there, because when they need you in the hardest times, they're going to want to be able to turn to their partner and say, hey, where you at? I need your support. Support my vision. But if you're busy trying to take care of your vision, then, it's just not going to work.
Someone's going to be lacking.
Right.
And it may be both of you.
And in this portion of the letter, the article, it was talking about love letters being written, and even being able to express that love, because you may not be able to be
present
there all the time. But now we know that they were talking about Ronald Reagan, but 1950s. Like, we're in 2015, so you can send a text message.
Hey,
you
just
can
thinking about you. Hope your day
Instagram,
is
you
going
can Twitter, you can email, you can do all that stuff in support. Like, just like, let's say, somebody is starting their business up or whatever, and then you're the one who's like posting everything online, like, go support my man and his business. That helps.
And it goes both ways, like she said, like, and then and these aren't. I don't want you to get, misconstrued that we're just focusing on the men, but I did pick the topic.
It's MLK Day, so
we gonna roll with it.
He's a man. He was a man in power, and he still holds power even in his death. His legacy still lives on. So in support of a man who was able to stand up and stand for what he felt was right. We're talking about supporting men in power.
Yes.
Right. So, number 2, she feeds ambition and drive. Women enjoy men who are fueled with ambition, drive, and dedication. And we're still talking about men in power, but the person in this little blurb is talking about Bill Clinton. So it says Hillary saw something special in Bill Clinton when the two met at Yale Law School. She shared the vision he had for himself and provided a sounding board for his ideas and actions in all his political campaigns. All too often, our ambition consumes us and leads us to hasty decisions. An intelligent spouse can help refine and focus that drive. That's the
that vision board.
Yeah, because sometimes
both of you
men can be a little hasty.
We can be hasty. We like to move fast and think quick.
Sometimes you need a little balance and refocusing.
Yes, you do. And I appreciate you. I just want to say publicly, I appreciate you for hosting the party, because it was something that was needed. I had already started on my vision board. I had I had a vision already, but that kind of gave me a little bit of extra boost to go ahead and get it done. I had been bullshitting with it or BSing with it for some time, but I just had to get to it. But it was fun. It was very relaxing, and it was cool.
It was some men there that was really trying to.
Yeah, because when I first walked in, man, it looked like a women's party. Women. I felt kind of uncomfortable. I didn't want to be around all them. I was like, where's the dudes at? But they was chilling in the back. Shout out to
DJ.
To DJ and
Andy.
And yeah, I was about to say what?
Oh,
yeah.
Andy from Accelerated Radio.
Oh yeah, shout out to them. Yep. No color lines over here. Taking it back to the 90s. But yeah, anyway. So going back, going back to ambition and drive. A woman that shares your vision is a great support system.
Yeah.
If she does not see that vision, if she does not believe in the vision, and help you to go and get that, it definitely
and that's all top, because you don't want the ones that come around after you've already started achieving your vision, and it's like, oh yeah, hey Kim.
No, they don't. They get the boot.
I see you got your fashion game going now, and you styling people, so
yeah, shameless plug. Shout out to C. David. You may see something coming.
Who's C. David?
You looking at him?
Okay. You got new identities up here.
Shout out to him. Yeah, shout out to my stylist C. David. Put me in this nice little fit for the night. The shameless plug, but yeah. Anyway, you gotta have a vision.
No, but that's true, because okay, take a step back. DJ Reed had a vision for
U-Nation Radio,
and it's like you have to be able to believe in a little something so that it can grow into something else, and it doesn't help. Like, if your wife wasn't supportive, it wouldn't be helpful. You get what I'm saying? So she would have to support this vision and all of that for it to go to where it needs to go, because Barack Obama didn't have it all. I mean, granted, he went to a nice school, but you know.
And that leads me to my next one, number 3. She offers solid support. A great wife is there to listen to you and help deal with the issues. She offers emotional support, which makes you feel better about yourself. It's also, you know, a good thing.
We don't want to talk about the bushes.
Yeah, we. Do you see my skip?
Yeah, I was like, don't you talk about them bushes on here.
About King.
No.
This article is talking about the bushes. We gonna.
I mean, I'm
roll over the bushes.
I was gonna go. I'm gonna just segue into Camille and talking about.
You know, that's funny because I was gonna say Bill Cosby.
Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah.
His wife got to be dealing with a lot right now, especially with all of what's going on. You got the good songs playing in the background tonight. I like that.
That's Engineer Chris.
Oh. Okay, you about to get your job taken, Rick.
But okay, going to Bill and his wife is going through that. Do you think that his wife believed what's going on? Do you think that she has some type of doubt?
Would you?
That all of these women are coming out?
Would you?
I would have a suspicion, because there's too many women coming out.
Well,
but that's sketchy to me.
Yeah, that too. That's why it would just be.
I mean, I support Bill in all of what he does. However, I did find an article. Beverly Johnson, the black model that came forward and said that cool. Well, a new article came up that showed or that proved her to be wrong. Given the fact that I think it was her manager at the time, had set up a whole dinner, or it was a lunch date, basically describing what happened, the situation where she said that it was basically false because Bill went to the dinner or the lunch date with Camille. Camille was there. There was witnesses to Camille being there. All they did was have lunch, and then that was it. So it was basically like she was basically lying, or it was either paid to give a false story on Bill.
Well, I can't think of her name. What is her name? Felicia Rashad.
Oh yeah.
She stood up for Bill, and she was like, "Well, if this was going on, he would have came on to me because we're around each other majority of the time." And then there's Rudy. She also
Keisha
Knight. She also said like, "No, I never saw that coming from him. I've been around him all this time, and I didn't get that from him." Which I believe that it probably is not true, but some of it might be.
But to go with that, again, we're talking about men in power.
Yeah.
Women
automatically, women are going to flock to that. Like, it just makes me even think of like pastors, right?
Yeah.
And how like women, I don't know why women want pastors. Like, you want to be a first lady? I don't think you really want to be a first lady like that.
It's not the fact that they want to be a first lady. They want to be that lady close to that power.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not about being that they don't see.
But it's all
because most of these women, because most of those women that chase the pastors aren't really mentally prepared to handle first lady duties.
Especially if
they don't even know
the pastor.
what first lady duties are because they're number one chasing the pastor. Yeah. The pastor should be going to go. I mean, if that's what he so chooses, he's going to go get him a woman, and he's going to find that, not the other way around.
I have to say that. Shout out to my parents because my dad's a pastor. My dad's a pastor. My mom's a first lady, and I know how that is. I've seen it in the church how women could be. And big up, shout out to my mom because she's a strong woman and she knows how to shut that nonsense down. Because I know I've been seeing.
So I have a question for you. Did your mom ever have to like say something or step in? Because sometimes something doesn't have to be said, and then sometimes something does need to be said, and then you know what I mean. Like, did she ever share that with you, or did you ever witness that?
I never witnessed it, and she never shared anything with me. But I know it happened because I know once I moved to LA and I went back home, there's just some people I haven't seen in that church no more. And I have my little inside sources, and they telling me what's going on. So, I mean,
that's crazy. So So for your mother, and then just women who are in relationships or married or whatever to these men that are powerful, like it's really just a crazy position just to be in, because you're dealing with a whole lot of other women. You're dealing with sometimes being ignored. You're dealing with all your business being exposed. Like, you can't really have private moments. Like, you mentioned Bill Clinton and you mentioned Hillary. Well, we know the situation that went down with Bill Clinton. For Hillary, it's like, well, I would probably want to handle this one way if he wasn't the president. You get what I'm saying? Like, behind closed doors, there's still people behind those closed doors because they're living in the White House.
Exactly.
So they're still not really getting privacy like they may want to have it. But she still had to save face. She probably didn't want to deal with him, but for whatever reason, she did.
Still would.
Just like them Scandal episodes where
that's what it makes me think of. Scandal.
Millie was walking around in
pajamas
and Uggs eating chicken.
You know what? That also, takes me back to the Selma movie too, because there was a moment in the movie where I guess the president said, "Get me the dude from the IRS," or something like that, and they played that tape.
Oh yeah,
Martin Luther King supposedly having an affair on his
and she was like, "I know what you're saying," but she still. That scene was so dope. Thank you for bringing that up.
That was
because she still knew that it was stuff going on, despite what the government was trying to portray. She already knew what was going on.
Because she said,
and she was like, "Do you love him, or do you love me?" And he was like,
I don't
okay, so obviously I didn't see that, but what it makes me think about is, it comes to a certain point, especially as a woman dealing with a man in power. Am I going to let all of this go? You know what I'm saying? Or am I going to see through the smoke and the mirrors and all that stuff and see what the situation really is?
I applaud women that make that decision, and it is a hard decision. I mean, especially like you're saying, dealing with men in power. Bob Marley's wife was like that, because he was, he had babies as well, but in the
babies
in the biopic that they did on him, they interviewed her, and she was like, yeah, I mean, I knew, I knew what the deal was, but she was like, it was bigger than that. Like, she understood, like, the mission that he was on, the mission that God put him on. That's what I was attracted to, and that's what I'm supporting. I mean, although I do love the man and the...
Ooh, that's so difficult.
That's hard. That's hard. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't.
I mean, it takes a strong woman.
It's gonna take a strong man to support me in power.
It has to have a strong foundation, too. That foundation of friendship or commitment has to be there as well.
No, I'm sure.
In order for that to take place, because that's hard.
I have a question for Akila and Key. So, would you be able to be in a relationship with a man with power who travels all the time? That who travels all the time? They have to take care of business.
You know what? Would I be able to? Yes. Because I'm just naturally a loyal type of person. But it would be hard. It'd be difficult because I was in a long distance relationship, and if there's no communication, if you go on these long trips, you're not writing, we're not talking on the phone, like, that would make it very difficult. Just because it's not like, oh, I'm worried about you're gonna do X, Y, and Z while you're out. Like, I don't trust you in that way, but it's just, you have to be able to keep the connection going. Especially if you're traveling all the time, you're always going to be away. So I'm one that can be trusted, but it has to be like something on the other end.
Oh, you hear that? I had to look at you like, do you hear that?
Yes.
That was a moment. Sorry.
Yes. I can support you when you're on the road. Yes. I'm talking to Tyrese.
Talking to this camera right here.
He's over here like doing his dream, got his vision going.
That nigga ain't worried about you. He's smoking cigars.
I mean,
because we haven't met yet. As soon as we meet, it's gonna be on and cracking.
I thought y'all have met. I thought you knew him.
He kissed her on the cheek.
Oh, you got.
You can't tell our business.
You kissing and telling.
I didn't tell nothing.
You told her. How she know?
She was there.
I was like,
Jesus.
Woo, woo, woo.
Woo, 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 woo. Kissing and telling. Anyway, back to this article.
Key, would you be able to? She didn't answer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't answer. The same thing that Akila Trinae said. The same thing that Akila Trinae said, but it has to be the communication. If there's no communication, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. Because I'm the type, I want attention. I love attention. So if you're gone...
I know, but if you're
gone taking care of business, handling, making sure that the household, but as long as I get that communication, hey, babe, how you doing? At least twice out of that day.
she went...
At least twice out of that day.
What happened? You can't
great.
talk like once a day, like
okay, we can talk and then a text.
Well, at least
twice.
There's communication though during that day. It's difficult to be away from somebody that you love.
Yeah,
just
it is.
Off top.
Period.
So you would have to make sure that you're doing everything that's in your power. Granted, you're probably going to be busy, but there's some time during the day that you can give some sort of communication to your lady to let her know I'm thinking of you, I'm alive, I'm well, I'm good. How are you? I love you. How are the kids? Wonderful. Have you eaten?
What have you ate? Have you had a good day? Are you going to sleep tight? Good night.
That 5-minute phone call turns into an hour. Then that's all y'all want. That's all y'all want.
5 minutes.
No, y'all don't.
Yes.
You say that now.
Yeah.
5 minutes go by. No.
No. Especially.
Don't hang up.
Oh no. Where's my nigga? Wait a minute. This nigga's on the fucking.
You didn't
got
know
a
that?
button? No, I didn't know he
Oh, you weren't here.
This nigga got a button.
Yeah, he got a button. That's what I said. Where's my sound? But I don't know what sound to make.
I need a sheesh. I need that, Chris. Sheesh.
What's my sound?
Thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's.
No, that's what she said.
That's right. That part.
You just be screaming. Just get something get like a banshee or something.
Whatever.
Anyway, so back to the article. Characteristics of a woman supporting a man in a position of power. She allows you to take risks. People who avoid risks rarely become successful. By providing a stable personal life and encouraging your vision, a supportive spouse can give you the confidence to make the risks necessary to reach the next stage in your professional life. And that's big. I mean, dealing with people in power, they got to make big decisions, risky decisions, especially monetary decisions. Of course, when you're joined in a union, you got monies that's tied between two people. Her being able to understand that sometimes you got to take risks, and being in support of those risks.
Yeah, but how far a risk will you be able to handle?
I don't know. I'm not the woman.
I mean,
but
I know there's some females who's like, oh, that's a big risk. I don't know if I could.
Well, remember, I feel like we talked about this before. Like, if it's within, I mean, who knows? It might. It's
case by case, because I mean,
It's case by case.
You can say, let's say I'm a Fortune 500, CEO, and I'm about to acquire some new business. Well, if my wife doesn't really know the business, yes, I'm gonna take her, her suggestion into consideration, her opinion about whether or not I should make that decision. But if it's right for me and I feel right about doing it, it would be nice to have the support of that.
Most of the time, like in the movies, they show like the man making the decision without the woman, and then
her
later,
getting mad.
right? And later, she finds out and she's like, well, you should have just told me. Like the men who didn't have jobs and they was just like going out pretending like they was going to work every day but not really working. But I think that a risk is a risk. You win some, you lose some. Your family might end up out
in the street
or just having to stay with another family or whatever the case may be. But again, if the vision and the dream is meant to be, you have to go through those struggles to get there, So it's not just going to be like, okay, I have this vision and I'm going to take this leap of faith and it's going to happen right away. Like, it might take some time. It might take some struggling, and that's probably the hard part for the women, because it's like, if you have children, it makes it a little harder.
Yeah.
You have mouths to feed, but if it's just the two of you, I don't know. I feel like women sacrifice all the time.
All the time.
Sheesh.
for you know what I mean.
What you sacrifice?
It's a risk to get pregnant and have a baby. That's a risk.
Yes, that's a risk.
It's a risk to impregnate y'all.
That is a risk.
We don't. It's shit rolling in the dice for us too. We don't know what's gonna come out.
Yeah.
I'm saying
You
the
don't know
woman,
what's wrong with
what
y'all.
she gotta go through is a risk. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, yeah,
That's a
your
higher
belly
risk then.
stretch and all of that.
No,
That's
no, it's
fine.
more than that.
It's more than that. You know, when
A
you go
woman
through
is
labor,
like
that's
closest to death when
you
she's
go through
giving
labor.
birth to a baby.
Cool.
Sometimes you gotta choose the baby or the mama.
Exactly.
That's a risk.
Yeah, it is risky.
And
All the
then,
way.
anyway, left.
On.
I'm gonna get back right.
She went to a tangent.
I did, but I caught myself.
I'm like-
I didn't go in the ocean.
Oh, you didn't swim?
I just put my foot in the water.
Most of us need some. Most of us need some sort of stability. Some sort of stability. If our personal lives are disheveled, it's hard to make our professional lives work. A spouse who cares deeply for you and shares your dreams, yet maintains her independence, will give you the confidence to take on more ambitious professional challenges.
That's true.
I like the
Real
quote
good woman.
from Kennedy.
Me too.
Only
That one.
those who dare to fail greatly can
Yeah.
ever achieve greatly.
That's a nice quote right there.
Yeah,
I like that.
dare greatness.
You have
Good,
to
good quote.
tell everyone, dare it, please.
Yes. Next, she gives. Please. She gives life perspective.
Yes.
Man.
And in this one, they were talking about Bill Gates, so I like that. Like, obviously, Bill Gates was making money before he got married.
Yes, he did.
But after he got married, she kind of put a twist on it, like, and gave him more value in what he was doing. So let's say all this money you're making now, let's put this towards a cause. Let's go give back. Let's do something to help humanity. And that's when they started the Bill and Melinda Gates
I think that's what happened.
scholarship, which many of my students have received. Well, not my personal students, but students have received.
I think that's what happened with Russ Simmons and Kimora Lee. Like
Oh, yeah,
when he like, of course he had been making money, but when he got with her, his whole demeanor kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? He got more into religion. He was, doing different causes and things of that nature. So I mean, that woman, that helpmate, can
A woman.
show you some different life, change your life's perspectives. Is that your zen?
Russell Simmons, he be like on them beads and.
Yeah. He has to meditate.
The meditation is cool.
Yes.
Like I will say it is helpful. I was doing
meditating
some yoga the other day, and it was fun.
You was rolled up like a pretzel?
I wasn't rolled up like a pretzel. I was in the crouching dog or whatever that.
Can you show
Oh
us?
yeah.
No, I can't show you right now. But I almost fell asleep. That was the thing. Like I really got comfortable and like how they say
Can
the
you show
lady's
us?
like free your mind and like
What is a
just,
crouching dog? I want to see it.
I don't know, Chris, don't feed into her.
I think the world wants to see it too.
I think everybody in here has gone to a yoga class.
I have.
Thank you. You've seen what a crouching
But the
dog.
world has not seen you do the crouching
The
dog.
world don't need to see me do a crouching dog. They can see me on U-Nation Radio Monday Night Love Sessions from 10:30 to 12. Call in 323-965-1600.
369-12.
Or log on to Facebook on UNation Radio, Instagram UNation Radio. Check us out.
Anyway, we about to take a break really quick if we could.
No,
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Pineapples.
we got 3 more.
No.
3 momentos.
Is that where we're going?
3
No,
momentos.
but we still can.
Oh, 3 minutos? Okay.
They're not letting us.
No.
You're not gonna let us.
kind
Okay,
of
well, I'm gonna go
engineer
back to
are
this. I know you just punked me in my break, nigga. What is this? Anyway.
Were we done with perspective?
No, yeah, I think we were.
Perspective?
Yeah, we can move on. She carries the household. This is the one that I like. I mean, I understand that you guys, we've had the discussions of like gender roles and things of that nature in past shows and kind of understand what you guys' perspectives of it. But just like you're saying, when a dude is out or when your man is out, your husband's off traveling, he's handling business, he's in meetings, he's going to go speak to delegates and all of that other stuff. He's going to need that person to be back at the home. I mean, if you have kids, to man down or hold down the household. Having that woman's
To give it
support. To get.
Well, because when you come home, when a man comes home,
you want to come home to
he's gonna
something
want
lively.
to come home to a home.
A cooked meal, a clean house.
Because when y'all
and a
single,
nice
y'all come
woman.
home to bare walls and sheets on windows.
Okay, that's how a man's house looks.
I had drapes on my shit.
Empty refrigerators.
I had drapes. I had a couch. I had wood floors. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wood floors?
I had wood floors.
No
With a dog.
rugs, no lamps.
I had lamps. I had
No, you had the
rugs.
lamp with
dog,
not the
right?
shade on it. It's just the.
No, I had a shade. What
That's
you
what you
talking
got in your house, Chris.
That's what Chris. But Chris, man, you
stay with a
You're
woman.
into fashion.
He said you stay with a woman.
But
Hey,
and one towel, one fork, one spoon, one plate.
nah.
Oh, that's
knife,
a try.
Plastic cup.
Don't want no company, man.
No.
I mean, I didn't have the best apartment, but I didn't live like a bachelor. But I mean, I wasn't. But you know,
Y'all don't have like all the different pots to cook in.
Oh, I had everything
Y'all
because
got,
I like to cook.
One pan.
Because I like to cook, so I had everything. Like I had different
But that's
sizes.
you. I'm just saying more so,
Like all
you know,
the single-
because then the
other
women
single
come in
men out there.
and they're like, when they try and go in the kitchen and cook, they're like, you don't even have a strainer. How am I supposed to make these noodles and you ain't even got no
I
strainer?
know. See, that's what I be talking about. See, men. Tell you about it. Now we need to go.
And
to
then
a
they don't
break.
have no
Hey,
seasoning.
wait
They
a
only
minute.
got salt and pepper.
Wait, you hold
Where's
that
the-
seasoning. You hold that seasoning and you put it on some steak, cause we gotta go on a break.
Because my wife supports me, she makes me a better man.
I did that one.
Wanna be a better man.
Like music. He wanna be a better man.
Yeah, no, but he said that being with her
Hanging
makes
out.
him want to be a better man, and that I'm just gonna add that because that's not even on the list. But like sometimes when you meet a person, you know, like they fuel.
I scored in dominoes.
Can you turn your sound off? They
My
they
bad.
fuel that desire to, you know, want to be better or do better, you know, and sometimes it's connecting with that person that kind of, you know, sends that vision, you know, into action.
I agree with you.
You know. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part.
Because it's important.
Yeah. I mean, I say. Is this a part of the ending? Yeah. I
No,
need some
we're not
music.
ending yet. Oh, but I'm just saying. Okay, another person. Y'all know about Nelson Mandela? Because that was another picture that I posted up, and you know, he had multiple wives, but Winnie. I was like,
Winnie
blanking
was
on her
that
name.
one.
Winnie was the
that
one, you
She
know,
sure
especially
was.
before he had gone into prison and while he was in there, she was holding it down and then like really like went all the way in.
But she was the only one that like didn't put out too. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there. Like she
Explain.
was different, and she portrayed herself different.
Did you hit your head?
Yeah. She carried herself different, and that's what he really recognized and liked about her. And most dudes will you know, recognize that special thing that you have. Everybody has that special thing. I think that every one of us, everybody in this room, myself, we have that special thing that people see, and that's what gravitates.
Yeah.
That's what pulls people into you. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that Winnie did was she showed him. I mean, if you see the story or whatever, she wasn't easy. She wasn't. She was different. Although she, you know, they did get it in, but showed them a little bit of difference that set her apart, basically. So yeah.
Is your background music talking?
Yeah, I was like, what was that? A YouTube ad.
Fire! here.
Yeah, we are over here bootleg, but that's why we need sponsors. 323
What, to get-
965
to get rid of,
1600.
get rid of Chris?
Please help us carry on our vision. I'm looking straight into the. I normally don't look into the cameras. 323-965-1600. If you'd like to become a sponsor for U-Nation Radio Monday Night Love Sessions, please contact us at U-Nation Radio, gmail@gmail.com, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Yes, if you are online,
GoFundMe.
go to Facebook and like the page so that you can stay updated with everything that we have going on. Yes, because we need you to be in tune so you can tune in.
Help us help you. We want to be the voice of the community. We want to be able to, put out positive content, inspirational, motivational content, and so we need your help so that we can give back to you and pour into you. But we have some guests.
Yes, we
here. Shout out to the videographer. I think his name is Darnell.
Denzel Jackson.
Denzel Washington.
Jackson.
My man. No, I'm saying no. Shout out
let me go.
Go ahead, because you invited
Migo?
him.
Yes,
You
I
go.
did. I did. So
Migos?
shout out Migo. Shout out to Billionaire PA, right? He does Wealthy Wednesday, and so he invited me out to that event. And at that event, that's where I met Denzel Jackson, who's a videographer, cinematographer. Did I say it
Networking.
right? All of that. And I met Kaz, Dreaded Kaz, aka Cassandra. And she's
Lock
going to tell
Journey.
you what she needs to tell you about what she does and what has going on and all of that. But it was a great event. I was able to network and connect with a lot of people, and hopefully, if not all, everyone at some point can grace these cameras and airways, because a lot of people are doing a lot of good things, a lot of positive things, and the world needs to know about it, So thank you all for coming. And
Man, I was about to hit that note real quick.
What?
I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Hit it. I want to hear you hit it.
I still got that mucus from my
We didn't need to know that. He turned it up for you.
Hit it. Hey.
I'm not even gonna try.
I'm not about to. Man, you just going. She was about to. I said I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Oh no, Key. Sorry, Key. Yeah. Kill yourself.
Damn.
Oh,
The shots
You
like,
got
you really,
rest in
you really
peace.
shot me. You
Hey,
really shot me. I'm
you
gonna
got-
hit the note again just because you shot me.
After, can you do it after she do her? Please. Dreaded Kaz.
Okay. Yes, like she said, we met at a real inspirational event. More so through my man back there, Lindsley, yes, Denzel Jackson, the videographer, cinematographer. And shout out to U-Nation Radio. I've actually been here again before for another show that we were talking about before. I don't recall the name of it, but it was on Friday nights. But this show was pretty nice, funny.
Thank you.
You talked about Selma a lot. It was a very good movie. Shout out to Selma. My dad worked on that movie, actually.
Hey, we got the inside track and didn't even know it. You could have been over here providing all the kind of secrets and stuff. You was
Listening
over there.
back, But we're doing this thing with Denzel with kidswithgats.com, which is actually more so building a internet. Also, they're going to do a magazine at a point, hard copies, just different young LA artists, more so our group of friends, doing different things, graphic designers, videographer, cinematographer, music artists, producers, all different types of things. So shout out to him for bringing us through. It was a good show. Shout out to you guys again and the whole connection, and yeah.
Thank you. How long you been blocking?
5 to 6 years, but I started with a full head of hair.
Oh, okay.
I was started about here. My hair was really, when it was straight, it was, like here. But
So
when
you
they
had
curl
that
up,
crop.
when you start, they start on out there,
Yeah.
So 5 to 6 years.
I'm about a year next. What's the 28th? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a year next.
Congratulations.
I started with a fade.
Congratulations.
Started with an all even fade.
Wow. Look at you now.
Wow,
Yeah.
ow,
Say, look
ow.
at me now.
2 years. 2 years.
You said what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Man,
possible.
It is possible. I stopped cutting my hair on my 30th birthday in October. I got my last haircut then, and then I locked it up on the 28th of January that next year. So
And why did you lock?
Yeah.
You know what? When I hit 30, I was just like, well, a change is gonna come, and I was just like, let's do it. It's been something that I'd always admired. You know, Bob Marley is one of my favorite artists. I've studied him. You know, I love everything that he stood for. I love the culture. I've been to Jamaica twice. I'm planning on going back.
I love Jamaica.
I'm planning to own some property out there. Like, it's just a different feeling. I feel sort of
and high.
free. Well, I be, man, don't get on me.
I know you was high.
They don't come for me unless I come for you.
Exactly. But yeah, it was just the culture in itself, and what it represents, what it stands for. I'm loving my main, and yeah.
Cool. You loving your locks.
Yes.
I sure love mine.
Me too.
Don't hate. I love mine. 5 years going on 6, baby. Come on now. This is all me.
That question every day.
Having the Fox dreads 5-6 years.
Well, they ask you like, is it yours?
I think because mine are interlocked too. They're not palm rolled. So you know,
they're not
people
palm
are like,
rolled.
yeah, mine are interlocked. So people are like, is this you? I'm like, yeah.
So
Yeah, I
how
got
do
the
you
tool.
feel about the palm, the difference?
It matters. I think honestly, it matters again. What your lifestyle for it is more so. You know, some people like the palm roll because it's more natural and that's the way that it was really started, I guess. But I like the interlock just because to me they're just a little more
Neater.
Yeah.
I do palm roll. That's probably why mine is so.
So natural looking on here.
Nothing's wrong with the palm roll.
Cause my hair crawl like that. I'm like, oh Lord, it's just
Show
got
that
my hair
piece that
down.
you pulled out.
Oh, where's
No,
that?
I was just playing. Don't
Where's
really.
that?
Why you look on the ground like it fell?
Right there.
She was like, where?
She pulled it out like, here's a piece
It
of
was
my
like
life.
about that piece.
Be falling.
They be falling, you know, dead hair. You know what I'm saying? And it falls.
Yeah.
I understand. I just want to share this real quick because my dad texted me. He said when he was a bachelor, he had a well-equipped kitchen.
Well equipped.
He had stock. I knew I had stock. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's stock. I don't know. Anyway, I knew how to cook. I could iron, and I took care of myself. Shout out to you, Daddy.
That's good.
That's a real
But
man.
you
But
did
did he
tell
have
me
sheets?
you
Wait,
had
is
one
stock
plate.
the broth
That's because
that
they
they
have
put
sheets
in?
on the window. That's another thing.
Did you have sheets on your window? You had one plate, one fork, one knife, one spoon, and one cup. How you gonna serve your guests?
The homie
The
got a
thing
sheet
about
on
me,
his
like I had dishes, like I had the kitchen set, but I always bought like styrofoam because you know you're a dude. Although I do wash dishes, I have no problem with washing dishes. But when you're a dude, you eat a lot, so you don't want to keep on washing those same dishes, especially if you're eating by yourself.
Yeah.
So I would get plastic forks, plastic cups, or styrofoam. You know, I did all
That's
that.
why the women make the house the home. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all just want stuff to decorate that you're not gonna use.
Not necessarily.
It's like it's wasting money. Just so it'll look
So when
good.
people come in, they like, oh,
Yeah.
It's nice.
Would you rather walk into some nice drapes or
sheets.
I mean, if I was,
Like this hood up in here.
if I walked into a chick's room
walking into
or if I walked into a chick's house and she had drapes, I'd more than likely walk back out.
if she had drapes, you would walk back out?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Huh?
That can't be true. There's probably been
Why?
a couple of houses you walked in with drapes and you didn't walk back
Not
out.
no women. No, they got
They don't have
blinds. I mean, like sheets.
Do they have the one?
Huh?
You know, there's
Wait,
the
wait,
white
wait.
You know how you're
sheets?
saying men have sheets
Yeah.
on there. I said if I ever walked into a woman's house and she had sheets, I'm
Oh,
walking right
you
back,
said drapes.
out.
You said
That was
drapes.
like-
Yeah, I was like, wait.
No, I'm talking about the sheets.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
not
Hey,
for
now if a woman did
I'll be
that,
back on
you
the-
better walk out because she need to be ashamed of herself.
Wait a minute, but I'm gonna tell
walk
y'all
out.
this. In college, though, I really had like, you know how
I know a lot of y'all had
no,
drapes on your sheets
no,
on
no.
your.
I had, you know how the bed in the bag and it comes with the
Yes.
the drapes that go with it. I just pinned them up. I didn't have no rod,
Oh, I did that
so
too.
I mean,
They can't see that. It's okay. They won't
Right.
look that far. They won't look that far.
it was pinned. You can't
I had
slide
in the
them.
bedroom like, okay, look, I ain't got no rod, so let me just pin this up for right now. Just
Push
for the
pin.
time
There
being.
you go.
A push pin.
Yeah,
But
I'm
once I
telling
got
you,
that rod,
it's a trick.
it was different.
Try it.
No, I don't need no push
fine.
pin. I get the rod.
You get the rod.
I had nice curtains in my house when I lived in my apartment. Yes, I did. I put them up myself. Thank you very much. Decorated my house with earth tone colors, greens and browns.
Earth tone.
Yeah, you know.
I love earth tone.
I had a feng shui.
Oh,
That's good.
nice.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out to y'all. Thank you for coming.
That's that fashion designing.
You're
That's all.
Right.
Man, I would go into interior decorating too, but it's just too hard.
Yeah.
It's
too hard. My mom was a purchaser for Hilton Hotels. She did like interior decorating, like purchase furniture that they put in hotels.
So
like
it's in your blood.
I don't know. Styling, yes. Yeah, like, you know,
The
being
reason he has
stylish.
dreams. Back to the women.
There you go. There you go. Anyways,
There it is.
Thank you once again for coming, Denzel Washington.
Denzel Jackson.
Denzel Washington.
That's the homie.
Wait. Chris
And
got a
we're-
poem.
Chris really got a poem.
Yeah, he got a
we got
poem. It's right here. You gonna hear it.
in replace of.
I'm not gonna read your.
it.
No. He gotta read his
I'ma
own
read-
poem.
In replace of Dontel Detroit not being here.
Dontel.
This-
Dontrell.
because he lied and called and said I'm gonna be there late.
And
we got a
didn't
poem
come at
in-
all. I hope you're okay.
and
You should have
play.
let Chris do his own poem because he always trying to get on the show. Do your poem, boy.
So, and Chris writes.
It's talking about Kool-Aid.
Yes. and Chris writes
Okay.
poem. That is the title.
That's what it says?
Yes,
Poem.
poem.
Boom.
No matter the second, minute, or hour, like licking the Kool-Aid powder. The result will always be sour. Without a great woman behind a great man of power. Thank you, Chris.
Switch it up.
That was it. What did he say? Drop the mic. Say, light skin power.
What in the hell?
That by now I'll be somebody's wife. Tripping champagne as we toast our lives. Instead each day I wait for Mr. Right. Feeling like I'm running out the time. Sweet melodies keep me on my feet, I don't wanna see till it's right for me. When the music stop playing, music stop. Don't run. You better practice your patience. One day you will make it. So what? All these boys and girls falling down to despair, playing love like it's musical chairs. When the music stop playing, music stop. Don't run, my love. When I was a kid, I painted timelines for my life. Yeah. Based on the TV screen and all my magazines, nothing but lies. Now I walk in circles, looking like a failure in my eyes. With every step I'm dizzier,